Jamie, can you share with us some of your Photopian shots?
Sure. So the first one I'm going to share with you is a photo I have of it's a tree, kind of alone with the sun behind it. So this is one of those shots I was talking about where I found the conditions and then went and found the location. When I was shooting this, or actually, let me back up for a second. When I was going to go out this day, I had just crashed my drone the day before, and I was going on a trip with a couple other drone photographers. But because of the location that they picked, you really needed a drone. Like you couldn't find a shot otherwise. So I decided, well, I'm just going to go off on my own and find something else to shoot. So I was just driving along one of my favorite roads, and I could see how foggy it was. The sun hadn't come up yet, but I knew that the sun would be coming in this general direction. So I found a good spot to pull over and saw this tree off in the distance, pulled out my 100 to 400 lens, and then the sun came up and it just kind of like blasted with this orange glow around the tree. And it was, I don't know if I could show this to you later too, but I had like a little recording on my phone that shows it what the wide scene looked like. So it was just like regular white fog all around, but just behind the tree was this orange glow coming from it. So I focused in on that, and I just loved the way that the fog really highlighted that tree. Whereas any other day, if I shot this, like there's all the stuff in the background that would not make a good picture. It'd just be too busy no matter what. Yeah, so this next photo is one of my fall foliage photos, and this one is with the drone, but I actually didn't plan on flying the drone at all that day. The location that I decided to go to was this rail trail, which is it's an old railroad track that they converted into like a biking, walking path. And I knew this one section was going to be foggy with the trees kind of like hanging down into it. And the colors were just like perfect right then. It was towards the end of fall, but there was still a lot of color around. So I went there and I got my shot, and I was really happy with what I got. And then as I was driving home, I just saw the corner of my eye, some light rays in the trees. And I was like, okay, I have a meeting I need to get to, but I'm going to pull over and I'm going to put the drone up and see what I can find. And then I found this image here, and like the sun was just pouring out through the fog, and this one tree up in the top third of the image was being highlighted. So it was just, I don't know, I couldn't have planned this shot. Like this location, I hadn't even planned on visiting. It was just random because the conditions look good, but the way the light is just like exploding just captivated me. And it's one of my favorite shots I've ever taken.